to the newest episode of our reactions to
Ryusoulger.
Ryusoulger, because I cannot say the Japanese shit the same. Oh, Kishi Ryu Sentai Ryusoulger. And I, after that long-winded introduction, am Corellica Kane with
Advent Nebula. Silver Quill.
you and
I think a very steamy.
Kaiju no Kami.
Wait,
hi,
wait, you just made this sound like a ship fic. Oh, a very steamy kaiju no kami. Oh, the monster has been set loose.
hubby. I'd ship it.
So we are going to be talking about episodes 32 to 34 Ryusoulger.
And needless to say, it's been a while since I've seen him act like this after a couple of episodes. To sum it up, we've got no emotional context in the show. We all just watched a guy die, now we're gonna blue.
Now
No,
we're gonna
we gotta start with the first one for that before we get
So
to
the first of the episode, because apparently I'm running the entire show because my husband has been broken.
First order, first episode. Which one are we starting?
When was the last time he was this broken after watching something?
There's many stories, not safe for work, but many stories. If you really want to know more, post in the comment section and we will share at some point.
Well, the first order, as Chrysalich says, we're talking about episode 32, when the reign of hatred ceases. That sounds very wordy. Why not ends?
Why does it sound overly dramatic? Basically, Ko makes the decision to help a trapped Nada from escaping from Gaisorg. So that episode was kind of hit or miss, in my opinion, mainly due to the fact that you had all this development, and it always leads back to the Red Ranger.
Oh, yeah.
Which is always the fight.
Well, the Red Ranger is usually the headstrong one who brings the lost soul back into the fold. It's been here's a question. How was this scenario different than Jew Ranger, where Genki?
Mm-hmm.
Where he battles Barai and talks him down from the fight?
True.
Yeah.
He was his brother.
It was, Ko and Nada were friends, like brothers. They like this.
You know what could have been better?
Anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what did we get?
Nothing. Nada.
Exactly! We
it
got
was still
nada.
Actually, okay, here's one. I'll now counter my own argument.
Okay.
Because I'm good at arguing with myself. I'm such a bastard.
You're a bitch.
Oh!
Anywho, come on.
The plot convenience in this was rather strong, as there was a Minosaur specifically designed to take care of Gaisorg, even though the two are not at all. It was not designed within the show's context to be a counter, but it provides the perfect opportunity. Whereas with Genki and Barai had to make a choice, and he finally just said, "Okay, yeah, I don't feel like killing you."
Well, and it was so ridiculous with the Minosaur. Like, the Minosaur idea was funny because you have this rainbow-powered rain. Wow, that sounded redundant. Coming to the ground.
It's at the end of a rainbow.
You guys realize you're talking to a brony, right? I mean,
What's at the end of a rainbow?
an ass kicking.
What's at the end of a rainbow?
Pot of gold!
W.
Oh.
He got us with that pun.
He did.
With that riddle last week. But also, it was...
Waking up? Oh, sorry.
It was kind of funny, though, that Kurian
Yes, Krion.
made it from one of the minions, which would lead into the apology the next episode. But how fast that Minosaur grew shows just how much the minions' lives stink.
They have a shitty life.
But they're just tools to die.
They need to unionize.
Yeah, this is a Sentai series. I
Okay,
don't get that.
working in a role such as human resources in the real world, let me tell you the worst thing about employment. Unions. If you think Minosaurs could be evil, if you think any villain could be evil, I could even say the Inhumanoids could be undone by unions.
Who's a union member?
AFL-CIO
Well, he's the
is a bane of existence.
Okay,
Yes, it helped with the law of employment laws, but there's a bane of existence.
rating for that episode.
You've got a
C.
goal going on right now.
It's evil.
My pencils. Oh, they're not so bad.
But there was one thing in the episode I did like. The way the armor was shooting off and getting on the Ko.
Ah, there you go. I noticed we haven't talked about the mechs.
Well, the mechs, I'm sorry, the hard part about this particular show, and I feel like I really do have to carry this conversation because somebody's broken, but, and the other person really hates the show, and the only reason he's sitting here is for our next review. But
That we locked the door.
but the mechs are just so aplenty. It's like, I don't know, you could spit and there's another mech, but they are a rack.
And they're Legos.
No, the Lego of the Lego Sentai series. That was Legos. This one is at least mobile. Better mobile in their design.
Oh, the Ryusoulger, the
Minecraft.
Yep. Jinx.
Oh my god. Okay, let's move on
Next
because
episode.
I am not going to include this person because he's even... Okay, don't break your arms or don't break any of your body parts. I don't know what you're doing.
Don't go breaking my heart, Kaiju no Kami.
Okay, anyway.
Don't go breaking my heart.
I think it was the climax of this episode, I think, is where he started to break.
No, that was kind of me. I
Title of this
took
episode,
a very,
Kelly.
very, very feminist point of view. So the episode 33 is called New Assassin. And this one takes place where we have a brand new character. His name is Uden. And we don't know if he was a pawn, a other chess piece, what have you. And this is, spoiler alert, the final episode of my favorite character.
The one with the most developments. The one with the most.
Can you say he was not worth the time?
So, Uden actually had a really cool setup. He is able to steal techniques and throw them back at anyone else. So it was actually a really nifty kind of concept.
And he was able to take anybody inside his body, it seemed like, to steal the techniques.
Let's not phrase it as such.
Ooh, how shippy.
I'd still ship it. But still, he did. He was able to capture people, make them continue the fight, give out their techniques and their strategies, and then just kind of like everything else in the series, it did have a heavy focus on Red, but the only character that was out of this scenario was Nada.
He was fighting Udon by himself and just taking all that damage.
He was.
And it somehow pierced his perfect armor, and then he bled to death.
Which he
So
did
simple.
like a perfect D&D move.
Yeah.
It was like he rolled a safety check, failed the safety check, but he rolled it.
Still had a critical success.
Yes! He got a perfect 20 success rate when he rolled for his attack.
But the safety check was a 1.
Oh god, that safety check was a fail. And it was kind of like he sacrificed himself like a samurai would, if you think about all the old samurai movies, and was able to get someone free to help fight. Ko, our perfect Red.
Oh,
You.
okay.
He's not like lucky bad, but
He's getting there.
He's not like Daigo level of perfection.
But the whole arc was made to let him get an upgrade.
Yep, pretty much.
yeah.
What did it amount to?
Nada!
Although, I'll say this. We should have known Nada was doomed the moment he used his sword as a back scratcher. That is not proper etiquette or safety protocol. He was doomed from the start. he probably would have cut his own throat shaving.
You leave your swords and your lightsabers on your chair in your living room.
Do I fight with them?
I don't know
wanna
what
know.
you do, but you leave them out.
Do you...
Yeah, you left your Infinity Gauntlet in the bathroom.
Believe me, there are some days where I feel like I'm going to be in there forever.
Oh no, this is the scariest thing in the world. Walking into the bathroom like, wait, do I snap my fingers and the world just ends while I'm on the shitter?
And the fact he has Thor's hammer on the toilet lid.
You just snap your fingers and hope that shit ends quick.
Well, if you be worthy, you can sit on the throne.
Oh my god, I never thought about that. He has a room full of ponies and then the Infinity Gauntlet in his bathroom.
With Thor's hammer on the
Perfect
toilet.
hero for nerds all over.
Oh, I have an endorsement.
But it's a shame because he was an actually good character.
No,
I hope
not-
he would have gotten armor.
Nada was an excellent kind of breath of fresh air. He definitely helped change the dynamic, and I knew it was.
It was
doomed-
all worth.
Nada.
It was doomed from the start. The upgrade was so silly.
It's a Marvel movie upgrade.
Oh god, it had copyright listed all over.
I thought
it.
originally it was a Kamen Rider upgrade when I first saw the picture.
Oh, no. Originally, and I thought this as well, I took a peek at the episode in advance.
You cheated.
I did. But, so I got to sort of laugh to myself during this episode viewing with the group, because I was like, okay, when is Guy Sword going to get his red armor? Oh, he got stabbed. I guess this is where his armor changes color. Okay, now he's going to revive with the power of red on his side. Oh, is he dead? I'm so mad. I'm Kaiju no Kami her.
But it was just like, okay, this is great. We're using a literal person now as fuel for a story.
And not only that, the actual person is the upgrade.
Although, let's remember this, Ko can hear the souls of dinosaurs.
So
Yeah,
technically he's
so-
permanently hearing nada.
Can
Ouch.
he hear nada? Well, he can hear nothing. And basically, Soul Stealer Ko is now using the soul of another human being as a tool in his arsenal. If this doesn't get to be Grimdark Soldier, yes?
I was just thinking of a video game that Marcus plays that uses souls to fight. He actually wants it to be remade really, really badly. And it's part of his screen lane.
Oh, Soul Reaver.
Mm-hmm.
I miss that series.
Honey, see? I was able to make something out of nothing.
Out of nada!
I know.
Okay.
Speaking of nada, you haven't said much this review.
Oh no, he's waiting for the next episode.
Okay, next
Oh,
But
episode.
nevertheless, I do have to say, this particular episode at the end really got my hackles up. And I always say this, I'm not like a diehard Glorious Diamond feminist. They have their points. She's a great asset because she's still alive. It's not like she's dead. But when Nada is saying his goodbyes to everyone.
His compliment to Asuna.
Oh my god, so you have Canalo and Toa. No, Canala and Bamba.
Obama.
They're cool.
Oh no, they're strong.
They're strong and cool. Then you have Toa, who is fast and has guts. Then you have Melto, who is smart.
The strategist.
And then you have Ko,
Even that's
who's a
debatable.
great leader. And what's Asuna?
She's
Cute.
and pretty to look at.
What the?
She's got the strongest stats in the game.
I'm sorry.
She's the strongest
Is-
of the team.
Is that really all of her contribution to the entirety of the team? Is that she looks good? And that, I have to say, is a critique on, from what I've seen on Japanese culture. I'm not going to really get into it. It actually gave me a panel idea, so thank you, Ryusoulger. You want me to get my feminist kick on, I'm actually going to do it.
Oh yeah, if you're not pretty in Japan, no one cares.
But
Welcome to
apparently-
actual life.
I was like, okay, that's the extent of her character. She's cute.
No, you want to be big in Japan tonight. Big in Japan. All right.
I'm like, seriously? In your goodbye, which is kind of the point of the entire thing. It's like, yes, she's strong, but they make that seem like a joke. And to have it reinforced in the goodbye, I thought ruined the entire intent of what he was saying. It's like he could have been saying a masterpiece of spoken word, and then he says, and she's cute. It's like saying, okay, she's got great tits. She should be on the cover of a magazine.
She hasn't been like this since I showed her in Humanoids.
Anyway,
It
next
reminds me of
episode.
that.
Thank you, gentlemen, and Sandra.
Nevertheless, the next episode, which I need to hold his hand because we need to do a therapy session. It's called episode 34, The Space Dragon Appears. So,
Can I just say, we went from the new assassin, which sounds dangerous
I know.
and frightening. The space dragon appears. What were you smoking?
They got my Ultraman and my Super Sentai.
okay, are
They
you
really
ready to participate?
He might be.
I'm fine. I'm good.
No, I don't care what you are. Can you participate?
Oh, I'm good. I'll participate.
Yeah, he's
So-
already chatting. All right.
You are aware that I've probably ruined your episodes and possibly your subscriber counts because you're letting me run this show.
Oh, I'm good.
Are you sure you can trust
They're
me?
good.
If I can't,
They're fine.
if I haven't ruined this with my commentary, then I think we're good to go.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a
they
good
literally
point. Oh, I'm
dipped
good.
Ultraman
They're good.
into a
The subscribers
Sentai.
are enjoying this. I can guarantee you they're enjoying this right now. They're good. Everything's good.
Everyone, I hope you're having fun because I kind of think that we're going to be going to therapy
Nope.
soon.
Well,
Go
Because I
over
think
the premise
somebody's
of
broken,
the episode. Get
But
We're having like
We've-
5 different conversations.
premises.
Focus.
with the introduction of the newest chess piece onto the board,
Precious.
yeah,
Or Precious.
Precious.
Oh my god, it's Precious. Isn't that from that one movie where she was like beaten all the time?
No, Oscar stuff. Not
that's
that. She was using
Is
cards.
that the Elf one where the woman stormed on and upstaged the actual director?
I
Yeah.
don't.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one where the really tactless lady who left the project tried to yank the rug out from under him, which was wow.
But I think that was based off a movie or something.
But anyway, Precious as a villain I actually find quite enjoyable because the first thing she does is threaten to crush someone's heart.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
she did it almost like Yu-Gi-Oh style. I have the heart of the cards.
Technically, literally, in this
Yeah,
circle.
literally in this sense.
You ruined my pun by spoiling it.
Yeah, I got it. It's a very good pun. Let's just call it a draw.
Don't fool them.
Also, she stole moves, so now
She's-
she's a psycho crusher.
Well, yeah, stealing moves seems to be the theme of these new villains.
Yeah.
So I guess the one thing we should at least address at the start is this is the episode immediately after Nada dies. And guess what everybody cares about? Nada!
Wait, Nada died?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Because he died in the previous episode. But you wouldn't know it from watching this episode.
Yeah.
Because everybody was sad at the end of the previous episode. An ally of ours died. The next episode, let's do a comedy skit. Let's talk about new strategy.
Let's try to cheer up Ko and then bam, right into the fighting.
I'm just like, I understand anxiety and depression. You try to bottle it up, ignore the feelings, stick them inside. But you still gotta mourn, especially if a person really meant something to you. Yes, you move on, but you acknowledge their existence. And apparently he meant to everyone nada.
Well, let's see.
And it goes on to them getting invited to a cafe.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
Yeah.
Especially Oto, now maid girl is like, nope, child labor law or something. I don't know what they have in Japan.
And Kanalo makes a comment of, wait, the cute girl is you?
Tis-
And gets punched in the gut by his own sister.
It's your
Disappointment
sister, that's what
punch.
they do.
Yeah.
And then we find out about these
Trial cliffs.
super cliche trials that you kind of feel exists in almost every medium. It was almost like, oh my God, we should do Rocky.
Hearts on fire.
Have you ever played Devil May Cry trial mode?
Well, you know how they can get through these faster?
Huh.
Cliff Notes.
I wish I could do the drum thing, but my arm's kind of locked. And then
Kaiju's on fire.
And then we have this giant dragon that kind of looked like Charizard, but
Third
did
party
different colors.
Godzilla.
Looks like an Ultraman monster.
It literally looks like it dropped out of Ultraman.
It really
Okay,
does.
I don't understand your anger. You love Ultraman.
But he doesn't like Ryusoulger.
No, I'm just saying that it feels like they got an Ultraman monster in my Sentai.
I liked its roar.
But that's okay.
Okay. I've seen some bits of Ultraman while you were doing your retrospective, and that one diamond beast that had the exact same roar that just went nonstop. This was a much cooler sound effect.
Oh, you mean the pearl stealing one?
The pearl stealing, yes.
You need to see like freaking orb and stuff. Those are good.
And then we have
Bamba and Toa go off on their own to the trial cliffs.
Yeah, and these mighty challenging trials that are supposed to be so super challenging, they'll have them done by next episode.
pretty much.
You know,
Just like how we have a group of... Never mind. Continue.
go on.
A group of-
Please.
Feed us your age.
Okay. Ooh,
Okay, good.
I'm the queen. I defeat you. But you know what? I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to go and just walk along and let you live. Because, you know what? I want to be defeated. Because my villainy 101 came from James Bond villains. Bye.
yeah. That's what seemed to break him this episode.
Although it's funny, a lot of times the villain is meant to represent our own psychological break, including self-sabotage. There's an argument that as much as a villain professes they want to win and control, a part of them is terrified of what they have to do afterwards.
Well, it is the challenge of once I've won, and I think that's the same thing for the hero. Once you have succeeded, what do you do afterwards? Because, and that's, I would say, the one argument I have with a lot of mediums is you don't get to see what happens after you have succeeded in that trial.
Yes.
Because
Kafka.
think of all, excluding that psycho.
But the best psycho clown ever.
However, more often than not, think of a horror movie. You have that lone survivor that survives in a zoo of bodies. What happens next? A logical person would think they either, one, go into a mental institution forever, two, police are going to
PTSD.
come, see this person surrounded in blood and bodies and think, they go on a rampage. If you have nothing to prove wrong, and there's so much left unsaid that I really do like that philosophy of the self-sabotage because there is so much there.
Some part of the villain doesn't want to win because they're terrified of the responsibility of what comes with being the victor.
There's sometimes, it's
Yes,
not
but
only
but that wouldn't make sense with the Druidons because they don't have those type of emotions.
Well, says who? If anything, I've seen very real emotions from them.
Look at Creon. He
Well,
didn't want to be a
Creon's
floor
the mushroom.
anymore.
Well, I,
That's
Cre-
Creon though.
Creon-
He's not a Druidon.
Sure he is.
Well, he wasn't born a Druidon.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he says his planet was conquered, so
He became a Druidon after
he
his planet was conquered.
is a servant to them.
Well, we've seen emotions and even, well, with Tank Joe, he was actually friendly with Creon.
Almost like fatherly in a way.
Sure, you don't get to laugh, but he also jokes, so, how many points do I get for coming back?
The other thing I look at it as is not just self-sabotage, but I also look at the egotistical aspect. The Druidons have conquered assumptively countless planets, countless races, and leaving a group alive for 3 more days is possibly no skin off their back because of the fact that they've probably done it before and they have not failed.
Also, they don't have skin.
And I think that's a very common trope, though, in Sentai, is that they almost let the team just hang themselves or win.
Aren't you gonna watch them die? No, I'm just going to assume that they died by the sharks, and we're gonna go on our way. Well, I've got a gun up in my room. I can go grab the gun. No, we're just gonna leave it as is.
Scott.
How about I go get my gun
Scott.
and we'll go shoot them together? No.
Scott.
Also,
You just joke.
that was the worst Mike Myers impression I've ever heard.
I know. I was trying to at least stop him by calling out Seth
No, that's a
Green's
good Seth
character's
Green.
name.
No,
was doing
that
a
was if
Seth
Mike Myers met The Room.
I want to watch.
Oh, hi, Mark. You're going to give me $1 million. Oh, it's bullshit. I did not hit Austin Powers.
I miss that
I
show.
mean, really, I've heard worse impersonations, but not many.
Well,
After this review, she's gonna probably off-tip,
playing
but
Mike
still.
Myers playing Austin Powers.
And Dr. Evil. And Scott.
Okay, conclusion.
How about I just go up to my room and grab my gun and we're gonna...
Stop.
Exactly. Tommy was so.
Yeah.
Has he seen
I'm
the room?
gonna go up to my room. Oh,
You do want your video posted, right?
And now you're trying to be R. Kelly.
Okay, stop.
What?
Has he seen the room? You need
Stop.
to see the room.
We're getting way off topic.
Okay.
If I'm controlling this episode,
Con-
we're getting way off topic.
Conclusion of the 4 episodes.
But let's
F.
look at it this way. We know with the trials, they're probably only going to last the next episode.
Okay.
2 episodes.
So,
It'll be, no more 3 episodes. It'll be next episode, Black and Green will complete the trials, and then 2 episodes of Red, Pink, and Blue completing the trials, and Canalo because Canalo.
I did like the speculation. Canalo's trial will be to ignore all the pretty women. and
Yeah.
focus on the
It'll
girl.
probably be that.
Considering Toa can't speak or grunt at all and defeat 1,000 enemies, Bomba, every time he drops an egg, is going to multiply.
And it's a running yoke.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
okay. With all of that said, what do you think, Mr. Advent Nebula?
I like Precious, but she's a little too egotistical.
Crystalage.
F minus, char it into the sun. Can we get on with
He
it?
hates
There's
this
a
show.
score less than F? Okay.
Yeah, Exterminatus. Where have you been?
Okay,
Mr.
Warhammer.
Silverquill.
We really messed up by having such a happy song. We will screw up the motions all the day long. That didn't work. Okay. I did
Almost
fe-
bad touch.
Hey guys, want to see Patreon only clip? Okay. Losing Nada, they redeem him and then they lose him in the span of an episode, really. It's like the length of one episode. And that really cheapens the experience. It also reduces him in that he's just a lead to give Ko an upgrade form. After we've already had several. Heck, he got the ice form barely 2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
And he got the Packy form 2 episodes before that.
Oh,
So we got to dial back on this whole give a new armor set.
They do know there are 5 other Rangers to get armors, right?
Well, they get the hand-me-downs. Seconds.
There's 6. I'm counting right. There's 6 Rangers in the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not just 1. And it is Sentai, right? Not just Red Ranger and his merry men. Right?
I feel like you should be doing this in the Maso voice. It's bullshit. I did not give them the armor.
No. Right? It's a Sentai show, not a Kamen Rider show. Because right now I'm seeing armor that looks like Kamen Rider meets Iron Man.
Well, they just have common cause.
I don't think the writing change did any good for this show.
I think it's doing a little bit better.
oh no, I agree. I think it's a little bit better.
No.
But
Okay.
When it went up here, had you all like on this high. You're like, yeah, I can't wait to see how this goes. And then they're like, haha, fuck you. Boom. Oh, there goes all that high. That was how you end it. Go fuck yourselves.
Wow.
Hey, done. So now that we know what he thinks, I have to say.
I'm not done yet.
He's not.
I haven't finished my rant yet.
Oh no, you're done.
Oh boy.
Let
You know,
him
I
finish.
feel like we're gonna need some reading material for this. Just to,
Ooh, you gonna read my smutty romance novels?
okay, that shouldn't be physically possible.
Okay, because I really don't think ranting is healthy.
Let him rant. Let him rant like it's a Mega Man game.
No,
He's
no.
He's been so quiet for most of this video on his own channel.
Yeah,
No, go ahead, continue.
You know,
let's let him rant.
I'm good.
ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Kaiju no Waso.
No, please rant.
No, you can finish out the video so we can get to something decent.
Yeah, let's go to conclusion.
Oh, hi, Mark. How's your common life?
So with that said, I am Kaiju no Kami, and we will see you next time. Bye! I'm Carl Kane.
How much longer do we have a Ryusoulger? How many episodes left? Because we're really close to being done, right?
We better.
Because
It's
I've had enough of this show.
Bye.
It's over.
Yeah.
Bye!
Okay. It better be.
we have 13 episodes
I'm
left.
a little afraid, so
13
bye.
series.
Yeah.
Oh. Sad
Okay,
panda.
yeah, look at him! Look at him! Kill him! Kill him! I don't live with you anymore. I'm moving in with Silver Quill.
We're living in sin.
13 episodes left. What fucking more can they do?
Yeah.
They've already covered everything there is to cover.
Nope. that's
Well,
good.
they do have to get all the mighty merge of mechs.
More merchandise.
We're
more
technically supposed to be done.
The mighty merge of mech merchandise.